Okie dokie. So, we're in the Circle Tower. And we're about to head into the 4th floor. Hopefully my mic's working. Okay, let me know if my mic is working okay. Okay.
No. I'm going to have nightmares after this.
Aren't we all, Lily? Aren't we all?
Time for supper, pet.
Hi!
What are we having tonight?
Roast boar, your favorite, and candied yams. The meal looks sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children at their lessons?
You should ask them yourself.
What have you learned?
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet.
This poor
You are
sap.
intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
What was that?
Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me.
More enemies ahead.
No wonder this stopped for lunch.
Of course, dude. Wrong button.
Oh, look.
Oh, shit.
I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved. But why? Aren't you tired of all the violence in this world? I know I am. Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
I'll not listen to your lies, demon. You have no power over me.
Resist. You must resist, else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
No! No! Dude. I went the wrong fucking way. Okay. Yay, hiccups.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I? I'm sure you were simply deep in thought. You've been at Weishaupt for some time now. Do you like it here?
Fun, fun, fun.
Everything is as it should be. We have eradicated the Darkspawn, and the world is at peace.
Ooh, boy.
But now it is, for the first time in history, and you played a part in the making of that history. Do you not remember? It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze. Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer? It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Fuck.
Enemies approaching!
Yeah,
As you
that's-
say. Shall be done.
Get him!
It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Really?
Shall be done.
You assholes.
It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Get rid of the mage.
As you say.
Okay, putting up that. My friend is gonna be so
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No, I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap. You came here with others. Then yes, they would be trapped. The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime. Through sheer stupidity, or perhaps very, very bad luck. My name is Njal, by the way. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the Sloth Demon. I expect our experiences were similar. Owain helped me greatly. I suppose I'll never be able to repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead. This place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life. No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it, and it taunts you and drives you mad. I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
Ugh.
Obstacles and mad dream things. A river of flame before a portal, or a
Sorry,
door
I
that
only
shows you
slept like
freedom
4
through a
hours this
keyhole that
morning.
no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly thing fled before I could question it. Because almost everyone here is a dreamer, except for the spirits and the demons, I suppose. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny
Is my
passage,
mic working?
or how to get
I don't
there.
know if it is properly.
Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others. Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all. Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you. I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands. If you're lucky. Don't mind me, then.
Never mind.
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well.
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill Yevina, the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Oh no. There we go.
As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Stabler HD.
I shall do it. As you say, it is begun. I shall do it. You said it is begun. As you said.
Off the fire, off the fire, off the fire, off the fire. Okay.
It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it.
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different.
Okay.
What happened?
Oh.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through? I don't know. You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
Okie dokie. Look for the shinies.
Dark spot has sensed us. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun, as you said. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it, as you say. Very well. Very well. I shall do it, as you say.
Kill it!
Very well.
Kill it with fire! Which I don't have.
As you say, I shall do it. Very well. We fight for honor.
Okay, wrong button. Nothing else shiny. would explain that. Never mind.
There! Four of the fiends ahead! As you said. I shall as you said, I will do what shall be done. As you said. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I will do it.
And asshole.
I shall do it. As you said. It is begun. Very well.
Kill him, kill him, kill him!
As you
I
said.
can't even kill him with fire because I'm not a mage!
It is begun. Very well. As you said.
Hello. Any shinies? No shinies. Later.
Yes, yes. They won't find me here. They won't find me here. You! No!
As you say. Shall be done. I can do it. It is begun. As you say. Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
They're gone. You did it. You killed them. But not all. Their leaders are behind the unbreakable door. I give you my wisdom. It will let you see. And now I wake.
Oh. Let's go get the more shiny.
As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. Very well.
Well, okay then. Oh god, it's this one. And
Shall be done. Very well. It is begun, as you say. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
Oh,
Very
fuck.
well. As you say.
asshole, get off me.
I shall do it. Shall be done. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Shall be done. Very well. As you say. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Asshole. No.
As you say.
Oh, this racket is going to drive me mad. Do something about it.
Oh, just stuff some.
Oh. Had enough of this noise.
Shall be done. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. Very well. As you say. Very well. Very well. You say. It is begun. Shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Oh, well,
It is begun.
that was a
As you
beheading.
say. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. It is begun. Shall be done. I shall do it.
No. Hello. Goodbye.
done. I shall do it. It is begun. As you said. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Shall be done. As you said. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. Shall be done. I shall do it. As you said. Ahead. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. Shall be done. As you said. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. As you said. Very well. Quickly. Shall be done. Shall be done.
Poor hound. Oh. No.
The anger. Free! Take Ragos' power. Use it and burn him. Burn them all. He guards Sloth. He bars the way. You destroy the door. Other dreamers. Other powers. Only way.
me, please! Help me, please! Help me, please!
Okay.
Thank you. It is time for this dream to come to an end. I give you my strength. It will be of little use against the demon that rules here, but perhaps it will help in other realms. Find a way to kill all the demon lords to open the way to Sloth. Free us all from this nightmare!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm okay. Is my mic working? Good. I found one that I thought was lost, so yay me. It's not that I'm still in the Fade shortly after I started the stream, because I went through the wrong frickin' door. Yeah, I went through the wrong door. I was trying to go around the, Mage Tower before going in after Sloth, and yeah, I opened the wrong door. But could have always been worse. Die! I can't even... No, never mind. I forgot. I can kill it with fire. I have fire. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Die. Okay. Do I see any sparklies beyond the pedestal? Nope. Well, okay. I was hoping it didn't just totally fuck up. Because that would have been bad. And I'm sorry I quit the stream while you were outside. I thought you had already left. That and everything was kind of going bleh anyway, so. I forgot about that shit. Never mind. Run away! I can't kill these with fire. They're already on fire. I'm just happy that you showed back up, even though I'm more than an hour in, but that's okay. I'm actually got my laptop on and have it up and I'm keeping an eye on it, which is saying something because this laptop hasn't been on in, let's see, it's October. Hasn't been on since February. So it's like, hey, what the hell's going on? Can't even go after that because I don't use lyrium. Oh, okay. Easy fix on that one. Die! Die! Can't kill rage demons with... Well, thanks for showing up while you're at work. Could have been worse. Couldn't have had access to it at all. But no, seriously, thank you for showing up. Okay. On to the next one. I'll go after those after I have these open. I'm just happy I found my mic because the other one broke and I thought this one was lost, which is why I was using the other one. Oh shit. I hate this one because I can never get the combination right. least I cleared it out. Well, for the most part. Ah, that's right, my Burning Man. So that means I can go in here. Oh shit, I forgot. Can't move while that's happening. As it goes, nope. Oh fuck. Can I get out? Yes, I can. Is that a door? Yes, it is. It's a door. It's a door. It's a door. It's a door. No, that one. Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, you are consistently one of the one of like 3 streamers or visitors who show up to my stream. Sorry, I have verbal dyslexia. It kind of goes bleh.
It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it, as you say. It shall be done.
I need the door. Kill it with fire! You're welcome. I try to interact as much as I can. And I'm happy you enjoy my streams. Because I try. And I'm not very good at it. And I'm definitely new. Oh, please, please. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was having to go backwards again. I would have been so mad. Is that a massive door? Nope, it's a regular door. Kill it with fire! Okay. I can't use that sparkly. That's sparkly's lyrium and I'm a dwarf.
Catch me if you can! I know you want. The game isn't over, mortal.
See, shiny. My shiny. And I don't know why, but I ended up with the same exact group every time I've ended up in this part of the Fade. Through the door. just go here first. I don't even go near Denerim or anywhere else before I come through here. Even though I probably should. So I don't even have a Zevran in here. I don't have Shale. Don't have Oghren. I've got Wynn, Liliana, and Allie. Is this a massive door? Yes, it is. Wait, what? That explains it. Fire. Back up the door. Fire. Damn it. That one's gone. Any shinies? No shinies. Half time it's more along the lines of I'm trying to get the circle out of the way after I've cleared out everything I need to do in Lothering. Because I know after you get the first treaty out of the way, you end up coming across Zevran, and then it goes from there. And I haven't even made it to Hunleith yet.
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence? This is my sister, Goldana. These are her children, and there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy family, at long last. I am. I'm happier than I've been my entire life. Isn't that strange? I thought being a Grey Warden would make me happy, but it didn't. This does.
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight again.
I don't think I'll be coming. I don't want to spend my life fighting, only to end up dead in a pit along with rotting Darkspawn corpses.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
You're acting really strangely.
This is why I always go for my persuasion first.
All right, if it makes you happy.
Because I like being able to persuade people to do things rather than just...
Alistair, come and have some tea.
Force it.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack. There were demons. That's all I really remember. Saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's
and
real.
Alistair is
now wash
such
up
a
before
goofball,
supper,
and I love him.
Something doesn't feel quite right here.
I'm not romancing him
think I have
with
to go.
my dwarf.
No, He is ours, and I'd rather see him dead than free.
As you said. Done.
I'm gonna try to romance.
I can do it. It is begun.
Or Liliana. One or the other. Because more often than not, I always go for Allie.
Won the day.
It's Allie.
Goldana? I can't believe it. How did I not see this earlier? Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was. Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
This one will either be Wynne or Liliana. Liliana!
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Oh.
Blessed art thou who seeks his
No, I'm going
forgiveness.
to attempt to romance either Liliana or Zevran, not Alistair, with my dwarf, because more often than not, I tend to go straight for his romance, no matter what, if I'm playing a female.
Blessed... What? Who are you?
I beg you, do not disturb the girl's meditations.
Revered Mother? I do not know this person.
Oh! The next divine!
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Please do not vex her. She needs quiet and solitude to calm her mind and heal her heart.
Isn't real? I don't understand. I remember there was a sign.
Liliana, we have discussed this sign of yours. The Maker does not care to interfere in the affairs of mortals. This vision was likely the work of demons.
The Maker cares for us. I believe he misses his wayward children as much as we miss him. My vision may not be from him, but it guides me to do what is right. My revered mother knew this. I don't know who you are, but you are not her.
This is your home, your refuge. Do you truly wish to leave the comfort of this place behind? Stay and know peace.
There is no need. I carry the peace of the Chantry in my heart.
You are going nowhere, girl. I will not permit it. No,
Woo.
She is ours, now and forever.
Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. As you said. I shall do it.
Okay, anything else popping up? No.
Holy
There we
Maker!
go.
She was a... Ugh. My head feels heavy. Like I've just woken up from a terrible nightmare. I believe we had some task to accomplish. Let us be on our way. Wait. What's happening to me?
There goes Lily. Okay, there we go. Win!
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it. What about all this? How can you say that when you are faced with this? Death. Can you not see it? It's all around us. What if not to help them? What use is my life, now that I have failed in the task that was given me? Leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the four winds, and mourn their passing till I too am dead.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
I adore Wynne as the mother of the group.
I do not know what you are trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when this happened? I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found. I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating. I've never had so much trouble. Perhaps sometime
Inquisition,
away from this place will help me think
Cole's
clearly.
friend Reese is Wynne's son.
Don't leave us, Wynne. We don't want to be alone.
Holy Maker, stay away, foul creature.
Stay, Wynne. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, not yet.
Don't know who that is.
The task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Not answering it.
Come away to your rest.
More enemies
We are
ahead.
attacked.
Shall be done. As you said. Watch out!
Oh, there went another beheading. Ooh.
Is it over? Thank the Maker for you. Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
That's like the third beheading since I've gotten into the Fade. And now on to Sloth. Arizona. Yeah, but that last one was kind of cruel. It was a kid. Or a young apprentice for the mages. That was kind of cruel.
What do we have here?
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
An escaped slave? My, but you do have some.
I know, but it was in the shape of a young apprentice.
But playtime
That just
is
kind of
over. You
makes me go,
all have to go back now.
Oh, here I am. And there you are.
Allie!
You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because
Awesome.
you fear us, don't
I used to live in Oklahoma.
You will not hold us, demon. We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier.
Nope.
Can't you think about someone other than yourself?
I lived for a short time in Nenakaw, lived outside of Chickasha, and then almost 2 years in Oklahoma City.
You wish to battle me? So be it. bow to your betters.
And that was back in 97, 98, and 99. Yep, I know the way. The area, not the way. The area.
Is that all you've got? Alright, battle it is then.
Your greatest nightmare.
As you said, it is begun. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. As you said. Very well.
I know, I was there on May 3rd, where it had all those tornadoes and the really big F5 that prompted the rescaling of the tornadoes.
It is begun. As you say.
It turned within a mile of our house in Oklahoma City. That one was weird. I remember my mom shoving me into the closet quite a few times.
I never expected you
with
to
my
free
baby
yourself.
brother.
To free us both.
Because that was the
When you
only
return,
completely
the
interior
litany of Adrala
room
from
of the
my
house.
body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic. I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of a demon. Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left.
And that was a
I was
big
never meant to
fucking
save the
tornado.
circle or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that. Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important. I can rest easy, knowing you will save the circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish. Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. But I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her. It is time for us both to be on our way.
Poor bastard.
Remember the litany of Adrala. The circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Time to get up. back out the door I came in.
More enemies ahead. I shall
Why
do it.
did I do that?
It is begun.
Right into the damn do it.
It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. As you said. It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. Very well. As you said. It is begun. I shall do it. Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. I am done.
Okay. Assassin, bard, ranger, or duelist. I've got a specialization point. Okie dokie. Yeah, because using the bow is kind of iffy. And sometimes I will use it, but other times it's like, nah. Okay. First time through, I was honestly... The first playthrough I did was a mage who used daggers. Magic. I would flip between the two. And then I found the, basically the Knight Enchanter. And was able to use my mana in place of strength to wear better the light armor that there was no using that. Oh, really? Yeah. I found it and it was like, ooh.
I can do it. As you say, I shall do it.
Yeah, it's gonna kick my ass.
Shall be done. Very well.
Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, fire. Ow. Fire is not good. the wrong button again. Why? Dragon legs. And they sound like kittens, damn it.
Finished. It is over.
Gotta pick up the shinies. Oh, this one. God damn it.
As you said, shall be done.
And I'm on fire.
What now?
And oh. Yeah. I like him too. I think his name's Wayne or something like that.
Watch now. I'm not falling asleep again.
Cullen! No!
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If any was human, kill me.
No, I've actually not played
Stop
Awakening.
This game.
I probably should.
He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages.
getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die. Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
Part of it is I actually want to finish a full playthrough rather than just halfway through and start with my warden versus the Elysian warden.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I want to wait to play it. And I should also probably play Liliana's song so I can get her special.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals, looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah. I know. And I'm pretty sure had I waited to play Legacy for 2 until I was further along than what I was, all those enemies would have been leveled up to match me early on into the game and like leveled up very fast.
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become. They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts. His hatred of mages is so intense.
He's got ramen hair.
The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind. You have to end it now, before it's too late. Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there. That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric. I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. But what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself.
Cullen, you poor, poor boy.
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Aldred, if that is what you plan to do. Once he is dead, I will be freed. No one ever listens.
Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Okay, first. Where is the litany? Shit. I know I picked it up. Great. I know I picked up the damn litany. Now where the hell is it? There it is.
We have much to do and little enough time to do it.
There we go. Okay. Figured out where it was. Nah. I found it. Just took me a while to figure out where it was because it's been a while since I've actually played it. Now I've got it assigned into an easy reach button so I don't have to pull up the radial menu to find it. And now off to deal with all.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
That's my response to him.
Fight if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Wrong button again. Oh. Well, fuck.
Oh, Maker. I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. All right, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible.
Making sure I got all the shinies. Okay, got them all.
Are you ready to leave yet? I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
Is it Aldred is dead?
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you. We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars. I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them. Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Ah, I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Okay.
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight. We will do what we can for now. But if the Blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the Blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
You were never when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host. When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Excuse me.
You really killed all those abominations?
Sell shit off.
I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Sell all the junk. Sell both of those. Sell that. Give me the backpack. Let's see. Okie dokie. Let's see. Back to the world map. Back to camp. And then distribute things
How will you
between
end it?
everybody. Oh, wow.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed. Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Okay. Again with the wrong button. it happens, and it's mainly because I'm used to playing Inquisition, or even number 2, where the start button is the button to get to the inventory and the character spread and whatnot, while it's the opposite button for Origins. It's like, really? Why? Okay.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
All right.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
I love Sandal. And I've got a flaming dagger on my back.
What do you wish of me? Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. How much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden, the tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard and fled the castle of her husband, the Dreadlord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Nations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
I love her sass so much. Okay. And I did it again. Left, not right. Left, not right.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately. Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Oh, why, you little... Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. To the Brazilian woods, Redcliffe, or up into the mountains, or Denerim. To the Dalish it is. And here comes the ambush.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting... There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
Severin!
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin? Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
We must not exhaust our time. As you said.
Could someone please stop the bleeding?
Okay. Continuing on.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly. I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours? A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth? No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserenus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver up. And you are? If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. Though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before. I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve. I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you? Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us? There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. but it's the only hope we have left. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's Speed on your way.
It took me forever to figure out where I remembered his voice from.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you. What do you wish? I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the arts did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect. This cannot make our finest crafts for years to come. I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you. I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate, provided there's enough wood, that is. That would please me, so long as our hunters come first. Dareth Shiro, may the Creator's visit fortune upon you.
Okay. Map. biscuits. Gotta figure out where I gotta go. There we go.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempted chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaos.
That? I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Camp.
I have to hear what I have found. 'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it. Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries. That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own. I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes time for Flemeth to settle in. Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities? Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korcari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it. It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I. Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it. Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korcari wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours. I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okie dokie. I'm going to save and then get off. At least I hit the right button this time. Thank you for joining me and listening to me babble at the screen. And the fact that I can't hit the right button.